we returned to the closed down logging road where a couple of weeks ago we came out and did a night investigation. And that was the first time we'd ever been out here before to this particular area. And we found a lot of strange footprints, heard a couple of strange sounds, and then upon reviewing our audio from our drop mics, we heard some interesting stuff, right?
Sounds like very heavy, slow, deliberate footsteps that would kind of approach, get louder, and then fade off.
It is a gorgeous day out here. Skies are blue, the sun is bright. Oh, it is just beautiful out here today. We have not seen any other people up here coming up all the gravel roads to get here. We've not seen any other people at all, so.
Which is odd because it's such a beautiful day.
Yeah. But I'm thankful that we've not really seen anybody because we know that there's nobody else up in this area. So none of our audio or video or anything like that's going to get contaminated with other people. So as usual, I am sending a message to someone back home to let them know where we are and that we're safe, and I'm going to continue to send messages every few hours. That way they're updated on our location as well as knowing that we're still alive, we're still out here. So this is like a David Blighty's missing 411, like a must do kind of thing. Alright, so that is initiated. So deep when it goes out. Alright, so we're just gonna hike up through here for a little while and kind of see if anything's changed since the last time we were here. And we're gonna see if there's any new footprints, any more like foot traffic through here.
Fuck off.
And just observe and see what's happened through here since the last time we checked it out. There's kind of a weird feeling out here today. It's so bright and just so beautiful and sunny.
Fuck off, I needed that.
It's not cold, it's a great temperature. It's just such a beautiful day. And we're right on the edge of spring right now. You would think you would hear a bird or
You're gonna learn today.
there would be some kind of sound out here. But it's completely silent. Every now and then you'll hear like a little bird in the distance, but for it to be almost spring and such a warm and
They said a warm up.
it's eerily silent. There's like a weird electricity to the air out here today. Oh, you hear a little bird there, so that's good. And it is, it's like and you know there's a natural electricity in the air when the seasons are changing and spring comes around and everything kind of wakes up and comes back to life from cold winter. There's like a natural electricity in the air when that happens, but this is different. This is something else. For it to be so bright and so just beautiful out here, there's still something like almost foreboding, I want to say. A feeling of uneasiness. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, so this is right about where we left the drop recorder the last time we were here. And that was the first recorder we dropped and left. And that's the one that we heard that cadence of footsteps on. Was this area right here?
You want to drop another one in the same spot tonight? See if we replicate that sound?
Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Now, here's something right here. You can see
Yeah.
the moss has been bushed up. So it looks like this moss, that is the roots of the moss. It looks like the moss was here. Yep, that's exactly how it was. And then it's been flipped up. So it's not necessarily a step, but
See if you feel any impressions in the dirt? Anything?
I got one circular here and here.
Might be a footprint, might be something. I mean, we found footprints that were unmistakable footprints last time we were in this area.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop a recorder here. See if we can kind of replicate what happened last time. If nothing else, for the scientific method, it'd be good to do that. For the scientific method.
The scientific method.
And actually, what we're going to do is we're going to use, you're going to do the exact same recorder?
Do the same one we dropped like what?
Recorder number 2.
So let's drop recorder number 2 this week.
I'm good, Junior. How are you?
You know, last time we were here, we heard stuff during the daytime, and then it just went quiet once we hit night. Even though the weather is better and it's warmer, this area feels deader now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, deader.
Junior, I'm good. How are you? Ooh, I need that. Hell yeah. What's going on today, buddy?
And that it doesn't, there's no birds or insects.
Yeah, it's like silent. It's completely silent.
Am I getting any money for that? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're.
That's Dan.
Yeah. That's clear as day.
Yep.
Move back a little bit so
Wait a minute here. We got some scat.
Alright, take a step back. Get out of the corner.
Yeah, you got some scat right there. It's full of hair.
Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty good sized print.
Yeah.
You can see toe prints from the side. Come on,
You
Ornament.
can see them here, and
Yeah.
here, and here.
Plain as freaking day.
Yep.
Plain as day. That's fresh, and that scat is.
Pretty old.
I don't. No, that scat ain't that old.
Well, I got hit with rain 2 days ago, so.
I don't. Yeah, no, that scat's within the past day. It's not big. Look, remember we were finding those small, like footprints up here too.
There's some pressure on here. This is just beat down. All the moss is just beat down. But it's not big.
What if we found three sizes? We found the big things, what, 17, 18, 10 inches?
Yeah.
We found the.
Look at my footprint was in here. Next to it.
You got the tape measure?
See, it just springs right back where I stopped.
Yeah.
Right, so you're looking at
The fuck?
just 11 and a half.
That's about, what we count, 18, 12, and then the small ones last time, right?
You can see, but the moss is just moving down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Right here too. There's a ton back through here.
I mean, like, you can go around right there. I mean, there's obviously gravel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, this was made to facilitate movement in these mountains for men and vehicles back here. And now that men and vehicles no longer use it, it's still here. It's still fairly clear level ground. Just like that old logging road.
Right here. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's a little one.
Yeah.
See that toe?
Oh, yeah.
Dug in right there, and then this little heel mark.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Here we go. We got toes. We got a mid-tarsal break. We got heel. It's short. It's that 11.5 inch again. We've got
toes up there.
You feel them. You feel them. Do you want to touch them?
No, I can see them from here.
Ooh, don't need that.
On camera or not.
I can feel them right there. Let me get my shadow out of there. But you can feel them right there. Impressions, heel, got kind of a mid-tarsal break situation.
All right.
This is the 11.5 inch one. Yep.
So we've seen the medium and the small. We've not seen one of the largest yet.
No, not yet. Not yet. Ooh.
Close. I almost got the nuke. Can't get that shit.
Didn't know what sound like you.
Yeah. It was right here. I'm gonna keep this camera, man. I gotta keep this rolling.
Same spot up here last time.
Yeah. Holy shit, that was scary.
There's caves over on the other side. On the other side of the river. You can kind of see
What
them.
was that?
Have no clue.
It was not a big bird. Do you think your camera picked that up?
I don't know. I've got the zoom on too.
Okay, good. Something.
Right?
Yeah. What?
6:20, let's say 6:27 p.m.
Yeah. That was scary. It's not even dark yet. Yeah.
Look right here. There's a big fence back here, big depression, it's all back here. Right here.
Oh, fuck yeah. Speed
Yeah, I
cola.
see it.
Right through there. Can you get that on camera?
It's camera and eyes are two different things, but
Oh, it's mashed down flat. You can feel the toes. Let me see the tape measure. Look at that. All of that just mashed.
not alive.
Huh.
What you got?
18 inches. 18 by about
Wow. 18 inches. Hell yeah.
half in the middle.
Wrong one.
There's our big one. All right. Hold on, that's our right foot. Left.
Oh, I thought I picked it up. What the fuck? Whatever.
I'm still kind of having a adrenaline dump from that. Whatever the heck that giant noise was. That was close. I opened up my chest for you guys. What kind of happened?
That's about
Yeah. more scat.
Oh yeah.
Something's full of hair. So we got a big carnivore back here.
If that's canine, that's a big wild canine. I mean coyote. Honestly, you know, it looks like people. It looks like human feces filled with hair, with big.
Yeah.
Human feces filled with hair, with big.
You've got some kind of large carnivore back there, at least.
I mean, that's nothing but hair.
Shit, that
Can you
guy's
get a
right
shot of your
there.
camera? I mean, it could be coyote. That's a big coyote. And it doesn't have a pellet. It doesn't have a bump.
No.
That's strands, just like a human.
Something's moving up through here. We got a broken piece of granite. It's like broken off. What?
Get up on this ridge. I've been wanting to get on this ridge, but it's been too steep.
You got a trail that goes that way, and this that goes this way.
On the left.
These aren't stickers, they're just twigs. Of course, you know we're headed right up to where that sound
Came from.
went off to.
Yeah, so let me get there.
This way here. Thank you.
I'll go this way.
This way. Ah. That's Holly, be careful. Ah. Yeah. These are nowhere trails, but
I was thinking if you want to follow this ridge. Oh, I think we're following the road.
yeah. Look at all this. We're something in trouble through here. All the brush down, all the trees pushed aside.
All up through here? Oh, yeah, let's go that way. Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Something's big through here. Man, it's something big. Look at this.
Someone's moving around up here, though.
Yeah.
It's just that this is too thick and we're losing light.
Yeah.
Maybe that's now.
All right. Back the way we came. Or?
Yeah, go back where we came. Yeah, but you're right. Someone's come through here and push trees down.
Yeah, I mean, a deer is not gonna push trees down. You know? So this is kind of our area where we have stopped twice now to just kind of get a little bit of trail mix and a little bit of water. There's a lot of trees that are down in the area since the last time we were here. We don't know if it means anything or if it is anything. We don't know. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drop another reporter here just to see if we pick up anything while we're hiking on. And we'll pick it up on our way back out. And then we will review it when we get back home. Well, something. Get a little one. Little left friend. Right there. Another tiny one. Here's what string from. We're finding the tiny one and the medium-sized ones together. The larger ones are always like solo. So you got like a single parent situation, like a broken home. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know what we're dealing with, much less the family structure of what we're dealing with. I will be honest with you though, out of this entire this entire region. We've got more stuff. Yeah. Why is there so much? What does that appear to be? Hey, let me ask you a question. Yeah. Do mountain lions behave like house cats in terms of burying? Yeah, an outline scat looks like a big house cat. Scat. That doesn't really look canine. That looks more people-like, if nothing else. Somebody who needs more water, but that's all deer fur in there. We're either talking big coyotes or, yeah. But then again, remember, we're 20 miles from where we saw those, what looked like wolves. Yeah. And maybe 10 miles from where we heard that weird howling that did not sound like wolves or coyotes. No. What's up? It's that way. You see it? It's the same size as those others that are 11 and a half inches. Yep, right to there. Heel. Tell a little when it came up and slid a little bit this way. Like I said, I think they're using they move around up here and dip down and hit this road. It's like path of least resistance. Yeah. Not to mention that because this is more cleared out, this is where deer are going to feed us. Yeah. I don't know about that scat though. I mean, it's like full of fur. It doesn't quite look canine, and it doesn't quite look human. Yeah. It's not feline. Although it wouldn't surprise me to have mountain lions up here. Yeah. But we don't have wolves in this region supposedly, but yet we saw those two things that night that looked like giant gray wolves. Yeah, they were dead ringers for wolf, and they were beefier than a coyote. Well, there's no way, unless that was... They were huge. Unless those were poi dogs that had, like, big German Shepherds. Yeah. Stock in them. I think deer come into those cleared out areas when something's taken the deer. Well... That's a little unsettling. So, what, you're walking through a mangrove? Yeah. What's up? The sticks look like they were arranged in almost like an arrow pattern. It's just how it fell and broke. Oh. That's nothing natural. But you can tell back there, here, look. There's a layer on this. Yeah, someone's passing through it. Yeah, someone's crossing through.
It sounded like someone was right here. I mean, like literally right here. Moving branches. It was close. I mean, it was real close. But it wasn't like up there. It sounded like literally right here. Not something small. Like on the leaves, but something.
Oh, what the fuck? It just lagged.
But it's just perfectly balanced on that little rock right there.
See that river down there?
No. I mean, obviously nobody's using this because, but this isn't his. What is that, a cave? It's caved in?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, you can see that there's rocks there.
Yeah.
It opens up a little bit more and it's crushed in.
Yeah. Yeah, that limestone.
Since it has overgrown,
Yeah.
of course, it might just be because of the way the sunlight, it might not get as much sunlight as the other parts do. I mean, there's trees growing out of the middle of it, so there's been no vehicles on here forever. But I mean, obviously, there's giant old dead trees that have been here.
Jack.
Yeah, no doubt. Is it deer?
Yeah.
Several of them. Okay. There's 3 of them. Alright, let's take a second, put the jackets on.
Yeah.
Set this up to film.
So now I've been startled by deer. All of God's creatures terrify me. That's a little chilly. Yeah, it's a little chilly out right now.
You wanna play a little kid with dad's clothes on?
We just put our headlamps on and went ahead and put our heavier jackets on. It's getting a little chilly, so we're gonna continue down the route we're going right now until we lose light, and then we'll start backtracking when it's dark, and we will see what happens on that hike back. Because I'm telling you, last week on our hike back, we stopped and we set up and we listened, and it was like nothing was happening. And as soon as we started hiking and walking, that's when we started hearing all kinds of stuff going on. So we're just gonna try to just move for a while and kind of just keep moving and
We're on an old horse road.
yeah.
An old morning road. There's something that's been leveled out.
Yeah. for the night, we went ahead and put our headlamps on, and went ahead, got our flashlights queued up, so that way, right now, we don't have to make any more gear stops. We don't have to stop again and re-outfit or anything like that. So we are good to go. So let's keep moving. Ready?
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it's a big. It's just a pretty wild area. Hold on. Probably just deer rooting. That's the thing with the light failing. We're not going to see more prints unless they're real obvious. Yeah. It's funny once you bust through here, it levels down all through here. It's getting kind of eerie back through here, is it? Hold on.
Damn.
Nothing. This is just such a weird little place. I mean, look at this. This is this road is just bizarre. I mean, nature's taking it back over, but it's still so visible that this was once a road, you know. But it's obvious with all these like down trees. There's, like I said, it's not like broken record. There's no vehicles there. It hasn't been back through here forever.
It's not even like 4 of us.
It's like we're, oh no, I mean, there's nothing. I'm not seeing.
So,
Water.
they're like one of the low-lying areas.
Yeah, move them down. Top. Let's get Martian.
There's probably a creek up here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, especially night shot. That's not visible right now. It's catching my eye, but more light than our eyes are. Oh. passenger, just like you have been.
Too bad. Yeah, it's about time we might show up.
Yeah.
What? What is it? What is it?
I certainly wouldn't see it unless it was real obvious.
Whoa.
Can you get over that line?
Damn, look at that footprint.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's real obvious.
Holy.
That's no pretense of hiding it, so.
Oh my god.
You have the.
Get the light.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can I keep the tape measure?
You got that.
I'll show you.
Jesus.
That's fresh. That's very fresh.
That's big.
Yeah. There's only a couple of fine needles on top of everything else with mashed down. It's fresh. Look at the toe.
Yeah, I'll just switch my lens vision. Yeah, I have brown in the shadow.
Alright. Look at the toe.
Wow.
Right about. Yeah, that's slid down a little bit. 17 and a half.
Jesus, look at that footprint.
That's the best big print we've ever found. It's better than the one that we found down in the old settlement. Look at that. Down near the water, down there where we saw those deer at. That's fresh.
Right here.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a left point. Look at that. Same one, 17 and a half.
There you go.
Same one. All right, same one. Here's the big one. It's fresh. You might actually have a sighting.
Yeah. I don't think so.
You feeling it now?
Yeah.
All right, keep telling me.
Going to IR. It's crazy.
Huh?
It's crazy.
What, those prints?
Yeah.
Those are bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
They're bigger than I thought.
They're deep.
Yeah, they are.
That's
I'm
awesome.
gonna run this, if for nothing else, for the little bit of video we'll get off. We need to move here for a second.
What?
Talk to me. We are probably. These are the freshest, biggest prints we've found.
Yeah.
These can be honest with you. This is probably the closest we're gonna have to like a fall-on night sighting. So I need you to be mentally kind of prepared for this, all right?
Okay.
All right. We can do this. All right.
Okay.
Make sure my Zoom's got power still.
It's not moving. Full.
Oh, yeah. Why would I do this process?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just saying that this is, we need to be on point right now.
Alright.
Those are not that old.
I'm gonna try to manage this camera. You got some indentation here.
There's tons of it. See? Two blue rings.
I saw some of that earlier.
That's not.
I don't know.
That's not.
I can't pick it up on my phone.
I don't know what that is. It's something. Is that a partial tiny handprint?
I saw something like that earlier.
I'll just stop looking at it here.
Fuck off.
Bushes.
Get out of here. Go forward.
I can't see behind you, that light.
Just go.
I hate where I'm at.
Send a text real quick.
This fucking guy.
Didn't sneak up on anything either. Yes. Yes. What?
Damn.
You ready?
Let's go.
Yeah. Musky.
Let's go.
Yeah. I feel like we're getting away from it. Yeah. Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. What is that?
Bruh.
keep seeing these white spots.
Every time I smell that stuff, I'm seeing wet spots.
Yeah.
It's not deer piss.
I kept seeing white spots. Look right here.
It's all through here when I'm smelling this stuff. It's not deer piss.
But it's not wet everywhere. It's just in some of
It's wet where we're smelling this.
Yeah.
There's no weird plants in it. It's just dead vegetation and leaves.
Yeah. Look, it's not wet anywhere here. Look.
No, it's just right here where we're smelling this.
Yeah. Like something marking?
That's what it seems like to me. Honey, what else have been walking down that we're walking down?
Well,
Yeah, I'm not. Just
you're not seeing wet spots because you're just noticing those back there.
well, let me get out of it. Watch, it's probably some sort of a 2-foot mating thing. Fucking boots now.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Smell it. I don't see it. What is clackamas? What is clackamas? What is that?
I don't know what you're talking about. What? Clackamas is a city?
Okay.
Why?
It just came in my head.
Clackamas?
Clackamas.
Clackamas.
Yeah.
It just all of a sudden shot in your head.
Yeah. I told you, what is clackamas?
What's the city?
Okay. Alright.
Clackamas.
Alright, you another weird one?
What?
I have a really bitter taste in my mouth right now.
How do you know?
Like super bitter.
Like not on the slightest.
I've not drank water. I've not had anything in my mouth.
You have really bitter taste in your mouth right now?
Really?
Okay, that's weird. Hold on. Yeah. Could be small.
We have to sit on the way.
I thought one of the others was me.
Did you hear that? Something over here. So I stopped.
Jesus. Wow, we got cooked.
Do you keep hearing like random stuff? Just like shh. Just like shh.
You're recording right now.
I am, yeah.
I'm gonna kill the scene and see.
Oh, yeah.
When we get back, we need to reach out and see if there's a Cherokee word that sounds like Dodgers.
Okay.
And what it, if so, what it means.
Marvelous. Why do I have plot? Why did it come into my
I
head?
have no clue.
No
It's
weird.
a random specific thing that has come to your head.
Yeah.
In the bottom of that valley, finding those two big twins is probably one of the highlights of what we've done so far. For me personally. You know?
Yeah.
That range right up there with that siren call we heard that night.
That whale? Yeah.
Tight.
That was awesome.
That was good.
That was really, really awesome. That print was insane. Like, that was one of the best prints I've ever seen.
That is probably, we've found really good small prints.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know, when we say some of the prints that we find might lengthwise be within the realm of, like, human length.
Yeah,
They're not, that humans don't have feet that are that broad.
yeah.
And that, I mean, I guess they could. I guess there could be somebody with abnormally large, flat, broad feet running around barefoot.
But the likelihood of that is pretty close to zero. So,
Yeah. But the one tonight was like, we've been finding 18-inch, sorry, it's
Yeah.
rough getting out of here, 16 to 18-inch prints on the larger side around here.
Yeah.
But
Pretty consistently too.
But tonight, this time we came out and they've had like heavy rain the past 2 days.
Yep.
So I think it was awesome.
Yeah, the print was cool. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful.
Sitting there in the dark, right as the sun had just gone down, and seeing it, and it was fairly fresh too. You know what I'm saying? Fairly fresh. So, and then we were kind of hauling butt out of there, but we found what looked like some really fresh, like within the past hour or so, prints that weren't there when we came in.
Right.
So it's if something had been moving around once we crossed over. Just,
we went further this time than last time we were here. So we pushed a little deeper. I think every time we go up there, we go further and further. We went off of that side trail, and you can tell something large is moving through the woods here. It is not deer. It's something large, just moving through all of these remote areas. The print was a great find.
scat. No.
The scat is weird.
And it's not, it doesn't look quite human, but it doesn't look canine either. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it kind of looks between canine and human, and I don't know what that, and it's all deer. I mean, it's all, that's deer. We saw those like weird wolves up here.
Yeah, this is a whole weird.
Yeah, it is. It's not fox, it's not coyote, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I mean, it kind of, part of it kind of looked canine, part of it kind of looked human.
Yeah, I mean, it not to go into like too of an in-depth like poop discussion here, but it was full of hair, and it was, could have been human, could have been canine. I mean, you can't, you just can't tell exactly what it is, but it looks like it could be either or both. I mean, it's
not.
But it is a carnivore. I mean, there's hair all in, so it is a carnivore. So
something I want to bring up is that how far are we from the area we were going to, like the abandoned climbing gear and everything like that? That's as the crow flies.
as the crow flies, probably
10 miles?
10 miles. Yeah.
Up there, I get a sinister feel from it.
Yeah.
And we know that there's possible occult act. I don't even say it's possible. We know that there's
a cult activity.
There's a cult activity going on.
I don't think that's going on out here.
I'm just telling you right there. Up there, we have found footprints.
Yes.
But up there, I don't get a Bigfoot kind of feel. And I'm not saying that whatever's back here wouldn't eat us, give it a chance. You know
Right.
But the area with the climbing gear, would you agree with me? I have a sinister, bad feeling there. And
Yeah.
that's where we've seen the lights at.
Yeah.
We've seen those orbs. We saw that.
We heard that whale up there.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, I think that we're dealing with two completely different things up here,
Yeah.
separated by about 10 miles.
Yeah. And a
there-
couple of mountains. It's rugged terrain.
Oh yeah. It's not you couldn't throw a rock and hit it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I haven't gotten the same feel down there. You know?
No.
We haven't seen any lights. You thought you saw a couple lights tonight, but that could have been. We haven't seen lights like we've seen at the other.
No, not like the lights that come in and out. No, we've not.
And
I don't get like a sinister, evil feeling.
I got a feeling at one point that we were being watched. That something was close to us. And again, these things, if it is Sasquatch back there, these things aren't our friends.
Right.
These things will eat other opportunistic predators. They'll predate upon man when they think they can. Especially since we don't have openly carried firearms with us.
Yeah.
You know, we carry pistols, but they're hidden. But the other place, that's a bad place. The other place is bad.
Yeah.
You know, this is eerie and it's strange.
Yes.
And I get an eerie feeling. And it's weird back there.
I'll agree with that assessment.
But I don't get none of the places. I mean, evil. I don't think is too strong a word. But
No, I don't think so either.
if it wasn't bad before, it's bad after all the stuff that's happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think tonight was great.
Yeah. Really cool evidence. Really cool. I mean, just a great hike. Great evidence.
We don't usually just find giant perfect Bigfoots.
No.
Well, maybe we will in this area.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like every time we go out, it's like we learn something new every time we do this. And, you know, and if you're ever interested in going out, just do it. Just go do it. That's it. Like I said, you don't have to be a biologist or an anthropologist or anything like that. You just have to be willing to go and do it, you know. And I'm telling you, we've been doing this for a while now, and every single time we go out, we learn something. You know, we learn something new every time we go out, and it just takes doing the thing. So if you're interested in doing it,
Where they have those shows that go have the disclaimers, don't try this at home. No, try this at home. Go out.
yeah,
Get some gear, go out and freaking do it.
yeah,
Be safe. We're not saying go out at night like we do,
yeah,
but go out during the daytime. You know, don't go out bang on trees and howl all the time and ruin it for everybody, but go out and take a stab at doing it.
Yeah.
Try this at home.
try this at home. Try this out. Let's